thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. MP out there with Demon. Then it's Porter. And it's Minot in at the 4. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's MP offline from the high post. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
It's his first trip to the line. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jump.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Porter finds MP. To the right side. 6 to shoot. And he converts the layup. MP's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Down low. That's good from Fox on the assist by Wembanyama. And it's 9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. And the Nets miss again. Spurs leading by 5. From deep, Johnson, the offensive rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against the Pelicans. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by MP. Back to Fox. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Claxton. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Spurs leading by 4. Now, here's Fox. His last outing, he had 24 points. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's MP. to the wing on the left. Here's Demon, and he's good on the 3-ball.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The wide open look here for Fox, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Fox has got 12 points in the game. From downtown, Minot, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Spurs with some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and it's Fox in for Harper. Barnes looking around. 3-pointer, Fox. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
So for Brooklyn now, MP out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the power forward position.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Outside Williams. MP finds Porter. Here's Minot. On the wing, MP. Unloads from 9, and it's denied by Fox. Here's Vassell, the 17-footer. Rebounded by the Nets.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
MP outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. MP's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
MP kicks to Williams. MP passes to Williams. Claxton a screen on Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And Fox has it in the corner. Another miss by Fox.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And there's the bucket from MP. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Fox. Another miss by Fox.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Castle. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Demon, he's checked in for Zaire Williams.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level out there.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Here's MP, rebounded by the Spurs. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 1. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting. And time now to swing it around. That'll do it for our show today.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Back to Fox from outside the arc. The rebound by Demon.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Count that one.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Here's Fox, and the layup falls. Fox has got 22 points.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring pace.
MP, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Nets with possession here. 4-point game. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
3-pointer, Fox. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Castle on the wing. Champagnie passes to Fox. Good on the 3-point shot. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Back to MP. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, just inexcusable not to finish that one off, especially since the defense wasn't really a factor there.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Minot pulls it in. Nets leading by 7. MP going in strong. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 34 points.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
So both teams making some changes here. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Spurs with some changes. Champagnie's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. And San Antonio also making a switch. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Demon. He's out there with MP. Michael Porter's out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the four-man position. It misses.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Does not go. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Fox. The three is off.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And that one falls.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Basket is good.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
MP against Fox. Count the basket.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Fox. And he drives in, and good that time.
And Fox is a gamer. Someone that wants to step up and deliver in important moments.
MP. And he hits from 17.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ratzler's a three. Claxton with the rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now MP. Now Porter. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Well, showing off the athleticism. At 6'10", Porter Jr. is a major problem inside.
MP fires. No problem with the wide-open J.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Fires. Rebounded by Vassell. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
That is a textbook block out to secure the rebound.
Wide open, but he couldn't get it to go down. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the